Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor's sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys losers a week ago trying to turn things around here. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try. The Seahawks offense ready to get going. They come in on top in the NFC West. And all eyes on this man, their star wideout. And you wonder, what can he do for an encore, Charles, after the numbers that he put up a week ago?
That's a great question, because not only was he the talk of the NFL, he's talking the entire football world. You have little kids out there begging their parents for his jersey, wanting to be him, and put up those kind of numbers in the backyard. Now, look, I don't think he'll approach what he did last week, but 6 for over 100 yards, I think that's well within reach.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First carry here for Ken Walker. In for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Darnold. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Seahawks at 8-3 now. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Darnold.
6-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Off of play action, Darnold shoves him aside. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And now look at this. Big gain by fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Niners.
Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up. and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Darnold now to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The Seahawks first down. A gain of 5. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Darnold to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To the sideline and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, look at big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy against him today.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Throwing again is Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Seahawks take back over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he is caught. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
And the Seahawks.
To the air again, Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Sticking with Walker on second down. And And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. Jet sweep. Here's Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He has still not connected on a single pass in this 2nd half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this.
They'll set up a throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there. Visitors offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Now Darnold. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now it's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold.
18-yard line.
Over the middle, it's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And with that last reception, he has moved past the 300 mark for receiving yards in a single game. Just an unbelievable achievement. With the all-time record, by the way, of 330. Touchdown, Seahawks! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a... Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Darnold now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On second and goal, Darnold, end zone call. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up. Here's Darnold. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 11.
Now Darnold. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not so
it's on to a new week for Seattle, and next on the schedule are the Rams. It doesn't look like a week for many big highlights, but there are a lot of targets to be had.
following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home.
The Seahawks offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at wide receiver. And he was flat unconscious last week. I mean, all the touchdowns he had should be illegal. Something. Never seen a game like that for a receiver.
Yeah, that makes two of us. All the years in the league that we've covered, we haven't seen anything even approaching that. Possibly you could have sold me if you told me a running back did it, carrying the ball. We've seen things like that before. But out of a pass catcher, incredible. I mean, that's a great season in one game.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. And worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for dealing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes two to tango. Back to Walker on first down. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 48 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Darnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
At the 26-yard line.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Complete to number 1. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Touchdown! It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think...
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. It's Darnold. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks at 8-4 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
First down, Seattle.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing no, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Darnold. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To the air again, Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 18.
First down, Seattle.
To throw is Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios in the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and you know, we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. Wide open receiver, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seahawks.
Darnold now to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. A little juke. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. Wow, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Intended for no offense. Incomplete. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Again, Darnold. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
First down, Seattle.
A give for Walker running right. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw again. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. To throw again on second down. Darnold. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
First down, Seattle.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Second down and goal. Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have got... So now Darnold and the Seahawks down by 7. A minute 53 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Darnold. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's Darnold. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Seahawks, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewer here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams...
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewer, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Complete beyond the bunker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Play fake, Darnold. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. The Seahawks and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. 1st and 10, Darnold. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. at the 37-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. To the left, he's got a roll. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The Seahawks, first down.
Darnold now to throw. He's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
And again, it's Darnold. He's got it near the 8. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Has it downfield, working left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's got a man left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Cardinals' 2-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Quick slant complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Darnold looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Darnold. Trying the comeback route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Darnold to throw. Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, here's Darnold. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down to the 28. And as they keep going to him, he's now across 200 yards in what's become one of the most productive games he's had so far in his career. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Darnold. Completed to his running back. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon. 2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Cut out left. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Seahawks.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. It's the Seahawks with 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, but what great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, Darnold. It's dropped underneath, Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Walker on second. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He's got a man left. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He's at the 5. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Play fake, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Second down now. 7 to go.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold on the play action. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. He's got it downfield near the edge. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making Jonathan Gannon considering a challenge. Yep, he's going to throw the flag.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not the result that Jonathan Gannon was hoping for. His challenge unsuccessful. throwing here. Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks trying to end this before the final quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Now Darnold finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Darnold to throw. That's caught for the first. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Brought in close to the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
The offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Pistol snap. Darnold connects on the crosser. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, Well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
First down and goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks keep running away with this. Kenneth Walker, their touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Walker on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
3rd down and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, Darnold. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 46.
Darnold. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Seahawks, first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And again, it's Darnold. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself.
Win for the Seahawks. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.